All right, what up, YouTube? So let's forget about what happened with FTMO. I'm still working with these guys. Like I said, I'm going to try and figure out their issues first. But let's talk about another prop firm that I'm actually looking into here. So this company is Funding Talent, and I just skimmed through this. I've been looking at them for quite some time, and haven't really thought about really trying them out. But the most, to be honest, like the most intriguing package service that they have or product I want to say is their not this one. Where is it at? This one. So right here, I'm gonna circle this for you guys here. Are you more of an aggressive trader? Click here for more information on our aggressive accounts. This is the most appealing. I'm cutting straight to the point here. This is the most appealing product package here for those that actually are high risk traders. And the reason being is because if you actually get a 100K account, you get 10% to play with. So you get 10,000 in max daily loss. So let's go ahead and dive into here because I'm not going to talk about the classic account. That's totally different. It's 5% off the account balance that where you're trading off. So 5% of 25K, that's 1250, right? $1,250 that you can uh, margin with of your daily equity there, and then your 100K is 5%, which is 5,000, kind of like FTMO. So, but anyways, this is very interesting to see, and I'm going to click on here, and I'm going to run through here, and there's a difference between their classic and their aggressive here. So let's hop into here. So there's no rules on consistency, so you can go as crazy as you want. I think that's pretty awesome. Minimum of trading days per week. So you just got to have 2 trading days per week. You have 2 awesome days of trading, take a break for the rest of the week, come back and do the same thing. There's no rule on overall loss. That's pretty interesting. Most of the, no, what do I want to say? Most of the other prop firms that I've looked at has a rule on how much you can accumulate on losses, like the overall on the overall losses on the on the on the account balance that you have. And same thing like with FTMO and some of the other prop firms. Like if you exceed a certain amount for max loss, you're immediately cut off and you're stopped out and the program's done. Here is totally different if you choose the aggressive side. Let's see. Let's hop into bi-weekly payments of 20%. So I know you guys probably wondering what the bi-weekly payouts are. If you choose to do the aggressive account, I'm only talking about the aggressive account because that's what I'm going to be working on. I'm going to be doing the 300K aggressive account. With this 20% payout, it's 20% of all your demo profits that you make for that 2 weeks. And then the next 2 weeks, all that combines from the first 2 weeks, you get another 20% payout. That's pretty crazy. So let's see. I believe, hang on. I can share. There is a special PowerPoint if you do sign up. Someone has done. Huge shout out to I think believe it was Anna that's done this Excel spreadsheet. Now you can go on the Discord group when you sign up with Funding Talent, and they will, and you can actually ask her for this Excel spreadsheet, which actually is pretty cool and amazing to have. So I will do this right here and share the spreadsheet here. This is actually pretty cool to see. The simulations. This is for the classic, right? For this, and then this is for the aggressive for these three down here. So you can see how it says aggressive and then classic. Now, this is pretty cool where you can play with these numbers on the account balance that you have and whether you will whatever it is that you're working on. I think it's pretty cool. So this is based on a 300K scale, right? Right here, this one right here, and I was just playing around with it. And if you actually So based on the 150,000 a week in profits that I'm talking about, so basically you get 30K of a daily loss. You take 30K if you maximize your equity, right? The amount of margin that you can play with is 30K. You maximize 30K a day times 5 days. That's 150,000 by the end of the week. And then you can see that with this first payout on the web by week two is right here at 60,000. And then by the end of the fourth week, you accumulate 600,000, 20% of that, right? So then coming down to 120,000, and then your total funded account would be 180,000. So I think that's pretty cool. That is what my target is to actually shoot for this. And the reason being is because this is a much more higher scale you can work on versus any of the other prop firms that are offering this kind of aggressive model. And I have not seen anyone offering this right now. So I will stop sharing this. But yeah, huge shout out to Anna for hooking that up. So let's see. Let's hop into here. How much is it gonna cost? So you gotta take 650 times the three, right? Because you're opening three accounts, and you gotta email them and also ask them to combine both all the accounts together to be a 300K account. So 650, right? 650 times three. So you're paying $1,900, right? 1950, $1,950 for a 300K account, and whether it would be well, yeah, because the classic is $610, so it's $40 cheaper. Just to justify, you gotta think about this. If you are gonna go on a classic account, you have to justify your 10% payout. I don't. I don't. I For me, for a 10% payout to make at least $1,000, you got to make $10,000 a week based on 10% payout. That's the classic payout. Now, if you did a 20% payout, right, and you made 10,000 for those 2 weeks, then that's 2,000. That's 2,000 that's going into your live account. You can access the live account a lot faster with the aggressive model because you can scale the account as fast as you want and as high as you want. So that's the cool thing. There's no consistency rules. They don't monitor the accounts. So as long as you don't have a negative daily loss of 30K, or if you have 10K for your 100K account, then you're fine. But I'm talking about the 300K because it is such a better option for me to work with and play with. Other than that, like I said, there's no challenge, which I think that's pretty cool. You can go ahead and start trading right away. There's a leadership board, right? With the leadership board, if you actually are like the top 10 tier of the traders, then they actually reward you more profits. And I believe it goes into your live account, but based on what I read. But there's a lot of things on here. And let's see what else. I know I'm going in here pretty fast. I would recommend looking into them on the aggressive model versus the classic model. It's totally on you, but when you actually do get the live account with the aggressive model, if you look at the payout, let me get my thing here. I didn't even share the screen. I'm sorry. I didn't share the screen. So you look at the payout. The payout's right here, 90 to 10 versus 75 to 20 on the live account. So very interesting to get a 90% payout on a live account that you can work with. Now, with the live account, I want to run into the rules here. It's just some certain rules that they have updated on their site. Okay, so let me clear this. I want to make sure you guys actually understand the rules the way I understand it. Let's me hop down here. Yeah, see, this is pretty cool right here. Aggressive account. You will have a max daily loss, right? And they're based off a 100K account of 10,000. So if you have a 300K account, it's 30,000. There is no overall loss for aggressive fund members. That's pretty cool. Now, consistency. If you're on a classic account, you really have to understand their examples that they're talking about. So that's why I'm not touching the classic account. The trading, like I said, for here, aggressive account, there are no consistent consistency parameters when trading the aggressive fund option. So you can be as crazy as you want or as conservative as you want, back and forth. The trading behavior for aggressive account, there are no trading behavior parameters for aggressive fund traders. So this is pretty cool that you can, like I said, you can go as crazy as you want or go back to being conservative, low risk, but you can scale, you know, pretty much you can scale the account as high as you want without without being red flagged from funding talent. Let's see. Well, trading styles for the aggressive. There are no trading behavior. Yeah, I already did there. Talk about that. What's about this? Do do do. Oh, this is was updated that I was. So you're not allowed to use any expert advisors or bots on the demo account, and with that, you will be terminated, and you will be banned, and you're not going to be allowed to use Funding Talents program again. So very important to understand that you can't use EAs and bots. I don't do that either. Let's see here. So here is when you can start accessing the live account. And this is the aggressive model here, where you will receive 20% of your profits made on the account deposit directly to your funded earnings. So the account resets every month, once every 30 days, and by the end of your fourth week. With 15K, you gotta understand that there's based on 100K options. So I'm guessing it would be a 75K live account on a 300K option. And with 75K and 10%, you can play with $7,500. So that's pretty cool. Now you have to understand that you're only trading $75,000. And so I wouldn't justify on trying to go too crazy on trying to scale a 75K account, unless that is going to be your sole purpose once you have the live account at 75K. Let's see here. Payouts begin in 2 weeks. There is a monthly fee. So with 300K account, the monthly fee for a 100K account is 250. So for 300K, it'd be a $750 monthly fee. Now, I'm pretty sure some people are gonna be like, well, there's no way I'm gonna pay $750 every single month to keep a 300K account. Yeah, it would make sense to you, because if you are not making that kind of money, then you shouldn't be trading a 300K account. That's the easiest way I can say it. You should justify that if you're gonna do this as the classic model at 300K, you're still gonna pay 300. You're still gonna pay $750 a month. Or if you are gonna do the aggressive model, you got more room to work with, and you can have more profits by the end of the month, to where you can use your profits to pay for this monthly fee service. Some people probably don't like this, so that's why they probably went over to FTMO. Uh, to me, this is not turning me away. This is by far, to me so far, what I've seen so far, is the best aggressive model program that I've seen, and I have not seen anyone else that's offering this, where you can pay right away, and you don't have to do a challenge, and you can start trading right away, and you can start scaling the account. Yes, there's a monthly service fee, but if you can be consistently, if you are, even on a classic account, if you can consistently make the profits that you're doing, you can pay the monthly fee service. So I know this is probably gonna like throw some people off, like, oh my gosh, I don't want to pay for this monthly fee. I, that's totally up to you. That's your decision. But base, if I was compared this with FTMO, you don't have to do any challenges. You don't have to do and it sucks because I'll be honest, FTMO lags a lot on their back end servers. That's the easy way I can say it. The cool part, let me talk about this. No. There is a bunch of brokers that you can use. I trying to see where's the brokers at. Uh, maybe not. Maybe not. Okay, so there was a list of brokers that you can use once you sign up. So when you sign up, there's like KOT4X, Hugo's Way, Purple Trading, Tick Mill, FX Choice. There was like 7, 8 brokers that you could use to trade with funding talent. Believe IC Markets is with them too. So that is another uh, great key component with funding talent, to where that funding talent is an actual proffer, and you can choose any broker. Well, you have a list of, I believe 7 to 8 brokers that you can work with, that you can trade off of. Versus with FTMO, you're stuck with FTMO's LMAX, I guess LT Max servers, and their leverage, and also you're only you can only trade with FTMO, I believe. But it's just weird they don't call themselves a broker, because if that's the only broker you can work with, then that's basically that is their broker. I just think that's kind of bogus on that end too. But like I said, check him out. This was done by, I believe the lady's name is Jessica Forex. She has her own YouTube channel, and she's been promoting this. And I know this is a new company. They've been around for like, I believe, a little less than a year from when she started this, but she has started her YouTube channel for quite some time. I believe 2, 3 years now, and and I believe she's based in Canada. And let's see if we could find. Uh, I want to be able to do this so that you guys can actually see her for yourself instead of me. Whoops. You guys heard that, right? So this is her channel, and you can see that, yeah, she's grown. I remember when I first saw this. This was like maybe like 1,000 subscribers, so she's grown a lot now. This is her. She has an Instagram channel. There's a Facebook page on Funding Talent. Go check that out. Let's see what else. I'm trying to think. I mean, this is something. This is her company that she started with. So feel free to check her out, and then go back to her website. Make sure you understand the rules of trading with this company, because I know some people are probably gonna be like, "Oh, well, I you can't just start trading. You can't just start trading and not understand the rules and guidelines and procedures of how funding talent works, or any proffering works, or any business that works. Make sure you understand, the terms and conditions. I read this up as much as I could, and so yeah, gonna be going with the 300K aggressive model starting Monday, and feel free, like I said, go check her out. And I believe that's it. I will share you guys my journey once everything is done by the end of the month, whether it's good to go, whether it's bad, whether how crazy I'm trading. Probably going to be some really crazy aggressive trading, to be honest, especially for tax season. So, like I said, it's going to be scalping like standard lots like crazy. That's just the way I'm looking at it right now, unless I find a strong trend structure. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So, other than that, I appreciate you guys that's been following me. Like I said, 4 year anniversary for for YouTube and for forex trading. And like I said, I'm gonna keep going with this. Like I said, if you guys have any questions, comments, like I said, comment below. Like the video, don't like the video. That's totally up to you guys. I'm gonna keep making more videos for you guys, and stay tuned.